All right, all you future homeowners, all you potential homeowners, all you regular homeowners, this is a breakdown of the PACE program here that I'm gonna break it down for you. So, what you're looking at here is a screen of how you're going to qualify to even do a home improvement project. Now, I'll give you perspective here, okay? So this will be just like a little universal tool here to kind of scale your project, okay? So let's just say that you purchased a home, whether it be in California, New York, wherever it might be, for $305K, okay? You purchased a home. Congratulations. You first homeowner, second homeowner, 20th homeowner. I'm jealous of you. But let's just say you purchased a home for 305K, okay? No money down, just making payments on it, whatever at this. But say this is like 15 years ago, okay? We'll get to down payments later, okay? Now, let's just say that you owe, 107. Seems to be one of my favorite numbers. I'm not going to go into it, but it's one of my favorite numbers. Now, let's just say you owe 107, okay? Now, let's go ahead and do an example of how much equity you have, okay? Now, remember, we all know, all PACE potential customers, you need to have at least 10% equity to qualify to even get some sort of funds. Now, will that 10% be the amount you need for your project? We don't know, okay? But in this example here for the PACE program, we have a home that we bought at 305K. It has raised value to almost 400K, which we're at 397K right now. And you owe 107. So there's equity there, okay? If you can ballpark it, I think we're, above 50% equity here, okay? But let's go ahead and do the math here now, okay? So the first thing that they're gonna do is they're gonna appraise your home. And surprisingly or not, they actually use Zillow about 50 to, I'll give more credit, 75% of the time to justify your home's value. So if you don't know your home's value, go on Zillow, type in your address, you'll know your home's value here, okay? Let's see here. So let's just go ahead and do a little bit of math here, okay? We're at 397 here. And we need to multiply by 10%, okay? So 0.10. So we know that we need $39,700 or more to get ourselves qualified for any project, okay? Now, does your project cost $39,000? Does it only cost $5,000? I don't know. That's up to you, okay? So this number of $39,700 is the minimum you need in equity to qualify for this program. So let's find out how much equity we have here with what we paid off already. We know we need 10% equity, but we already paid off 107, okay? I've never really been a math whiz. I'm not saying you have to be a math whiz to understand this, but 107, that's how much I owe left. Okay, so basically this is my equity. I have $290,000 equity. There you go. Now, a PACE company is not going to use your whole equity. They're not going to say, hey, you can do $290,000 in projects. They can only use a certain percentage. Depending on which company you go through, and there are quite a few PACE companies out there. There's companies like Hero. There's companies like Y-Green. There's another company called PACE. There's California First. There's, which I think used to be Renew Financial. They've changed their names along the way. There's E3, there's Fortify, a lot of companies. And by the way, I've done business with all of them. So remember, let's just go back to the table here. Let's go back to this screen here. We know that we need, again, I'm going to save this number here, 2900. This is how much equity you have in your house. Remember, you can't use all of it, okay? But going back to the calculator, you know that your minimum, okay, 397 here, okay, multiplied by 0.10, which is 10%. That's your minimum value that you need, okay? So you take 39,000 here. So this is your adjustment here. Let's just say you have a home that you paid, this is how much you owe left on a home here at 107, that's how much you owe. Then you'll be on a good spot here of 290,000 equity value of your home, which gives you plenty more room to work with. Now remember, I'm not saying that's everybody's scenario, but moving down to 39,000, remember that's your minimum. You need to have at least 10%, which gives you 39,000 dollars in funds to do your home equity project. Now we move into which project you're doing. Are you doing a roof, windows, HVAC? Does that HVAC, I mean, some HVACs, I've seen them go as low as 12 grand. I've seen them go as high as almost $30,000 because of a split unit, UV filtration, COVID, MERV 12 filters, advanced ducting, dampers, climate control, remote access. There's all these different types of advancements in home construction. If you have not heard about them, and you don't believe that you can increase your comfort in your home, and you live here in California, from at least Modesto all the way down to Lindsay, Visalia, possibly Bakersfield, that whole Central Valley, I can basically help you with your improvements, and I can show you proof about it. And with all the fires that are going on right now, we're even so close to even getting fireproof paint. But the tough part about that is there's a lot of people that don't believe in fireproof paint, which is baffling me right now, especially with all the tragedies that are happening right now. So I'm going into another rant, but just to reiterate here, the PACE program you're looking at right now is basically taking equity out of your house to put back into improvement projects that increase your quality of life and that also implement energy efficiency into your home, such as decreasing utility costs, minimizing risks, okay, increasing quality of your home, which also increases home value, and this is what this program is made for. You pay it back on your property taxes, and if you pay your property taxes separately from your mortgage, you will be seeing that additional line item in your property taxes. If you pay your property taxes with your mortgage, you'll have to adjust your mortgage impound account, which is your arrangement for your property taxes that are already implemented into your mortgage. You have to notify your mortgage company that, hey, I'm going to be implementing a new line item into my property taxes, and I need to inform you because I need to adjust my impound account. Now, as a last little, creme de la creme, there's another program that not only can help you with your equity, but that also can give you money. And we're moving on to that right now, called point financing. This is a really interesting program here. To be honest, I barely had any homeowners get onto this, but when they do use a program, they're ecstatic because they get paid money on top of doing a home improvement project. Not only that, there is zero interest and zero monthly payments, and you can also sign up for a plan up to 30 years. I've had some people say this weird, like, hey, I'm not gonna be around that long. If you're not gonna be around that long and you're really playing that comedic card, like, hey, I'm not gonna live forever, technically you're never gonna pay anything back. And this point program here, what it does is it does take equity from your home, but not only that, what's remaining after your project costs, they can give it to you in a cashier's check. So one example is that I had a homeowner where I did a roof, and the roof cost about $25,000, and it was in a risky area too as well. And then what I did was we gave her a $15,000 check on top of that, so that she could not only, she could afford the payments, but we gave her that money on top of the point program, which allowed her to have access to those funds. The PACE program doesn't allow you to access extra funds for your own leisure. Point program is not saying that you can use it as your leisure, but they basically give you additional source of funds that you can access, okay, after a home improvement project, there's not a catch. It's, what basically happens is you have to at least implement a project of energy efficiency, new air conditioning, windows, roofs, bathroom remodels, things like that. And once you do those things, whatever's remaining from your equity, you can just pay yourself off. It's kind of like refinancing with a dose of construction. And this program is actually pretty sweet because remember, there's no monthly payments and no interest. How you pay it back, though, is when you sell your house, you pay the portion of your house's gain in the market to the loan company. That's their version of interest. A lot to look into this program, but I will explore more into it. But that's pretty sweet. And with what interests me is that a lot of now we're shifting into cryptocurrency here. I know this is construction, but for all you Dogecoin and Shiba Inu, which I'm a holder, by the way, Dogecoin to the moon, like all you guys out there, straight to the moon, guys, straight to the moon. But with home improvement projects and extra funds that you can have access to, think about dumping it into a cryptocurrency market that's at low value and then getting like, a 1,000+ return. I mean, it's just like a win scenario if you can plan it the right way. And I'm not a financial advisor, but with cryptocurrency at its bull run right now, I could really see a lot of homeowners and just general homeowners just benefiting from this. Home upgrades, investments into good accounts, crypto accounts. Remember, there's no assurances into it, but there's been a lot of winners and big whales out there investing into cryptocurrency. So there's just a lot of opportunities with these programs that can split in different directions. So look into it. If you have any questions, leave comments below. I'll try to explain any questions you guys might have about this. Maybe you never heard of it, so please leave comments below. Subscribe if you want to see more videos about this. I have another channel that dives into fitness and stuff like that, but this is more just, things that you guys can actually do for free. If you guys want me to personally check if you guys have equity, I'll leave my contact info or my Instagram info. You can DM me. I don't need your guys' social. I don't need your money. I don't need tips or anything like that. Basically, all you have to do is send me your address, and I can just type in your address, and I can check how much equity funds you guys have to do a project for your home. And it's free, so don't donate anything to me. I'm not as well off, but at the same time, I don't take advantage of people, so I just want to help people. And it's like I said, I'm a veteran, and it's just what I love to do. So if you like what you're hearing, you like what you're seeing, you guys want to DM me to find out if you guys have equity, feel free to do so, and I'll see you guys later on. Take care.